obviously when you're paired up with Hulk Hogan, you know that the payoff's going to be great. It's going to be better than anybody else. But in a singles match, let's say you're in a B-town somewhere and you're headlining, who would you want to face as far as getting the best payoff? Who would your opponent be for the best payoff?
For all the guys in the world.
Of all the guys, apart from Hulk Hogan, which is obviously going to be the
Oh,
number one.
well, you could wrestle Andre the Giant, or you could wrestle Ultimate Warrior. They took care of me when I wrestled Ronnie Garvin. Because we were like up in the card. You didn't have to be all the way on the top, but back in the day in the '90s, if you worked with Hogan or Warrior or Jake the Snake or any of these top stars, you got a good payday.
Mm.
He took care of me and Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Valentine Beefcake against the Bulldogs, where we would be main event by ourselves. Usually it was just a single on the top, but they sent Hogan somewhere where they'd send Beefcake and Valentine. For the Bulldogs, we sold out everywhere.
Mm.
So,
with merchandise, do you remember the very first piece of merchandise you ever had, that you ever held in your hand?
The LGN figure. I got one out there in the back of his car. The LGN figure.
Mm.
And the first check I got for it was like $90,000.
Jesus, for a year?
3 months.
Jesus, wept.
Yeah, I went up to Vince and complained about when are me and Beefcake going to get our belts back from the Bulldogs, and he wouldn't answer us. And he says, "Yeah, I got your check here for your first doll check, your action figure check." And he goes, "You give them to us." And it was the same. It was like $92,000. I go, "Whoa, this is 1985, right? $92,000 on one check for 3 months of figures." And I was getting 5% of the total thing. WWE was getting $1 billion for my doll, So, but I'm looking at $92,000. And shit, I don't even know if I can cash this at my bank. They're gonna think it's a counterfeit.
Do you remember, like, throughout the years in the WWE? I'll talk other things apart from WWF soon enough. But do you remember the percentage that you got for your merchandise going down over the years? Because I think I've spoke to Tito Santana, Bushwhacker Luke, other guys of that era, and they've all said the later doll money was like less than 1%.
Well, yeah, I think I get a little better than that.
Yeah,
I was getting 5%. I think now it's. I'm not really sure. I'll check on that, but my stuff is pretty good. I signed a Legends contract, so I redid my contract. So I'm getting a little more money. I'll have to look at that. I don't want to. I'm thinking they said 1%. No, mine's better than that.
Someone said 0.025 to me once. I don't know if that was exaggerating.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
It's better than that.
Yeah,
I just got a big. Yeah, I do a lot of side stuff for them. I've signed a bunch of stickers and they send me separate money for that. I'm always doing something. They pay me good for the Legends series I did with them on A&E Network out here, and you'll probably get that over there. So they're always doing added stuff. I just did a documentary in Yokozuna, and they paid me real good for that. And that was on A&E. So it'd be on YouTube and all that. So I'm still making good money from it.
It's a good pension. I mean, that's a great pension. It sounds.
Yeah,
like.
it's a good pension, and you know what? I don't have to pay taxes on it because it's called royalties.
Oh,
it's stuff from 20 years ago. So that's one thing about our government. I have to put down what they paid me, but it's a different tax uh, thing.
So it's like royalties and religion are tax free in America then.
Yeah.